Welcome back, lads and lasses, to another episode of Greedfall. Last time we saw the game, we introduced ourselves to the two factions: the Bridge Alliance, the other alliance, or the one that's basically Christianity, medieval Christianity. Let's not play any games. We all know what it is. That is saying that is no hate towards Christian, but that's real. That this is what medieval Christianity is. We also attempted to get a merchandise from a dude, and he said no. So we went behind his shop to meet him up, and then we beat the living shit out of them until they agreed to give us what we paid for. Ooh, wait, was it? We also picked up a couple side quests. One of which is to stop a alchemist boy who is doing some very shady things. Inform the coin god spirit. Wait, what? Alright, I'm okay, so we didn't meet all. I thought we met all the fractions. Shit, there's this one. I didn't realize there was a whole other fraction. Is my man okay? He sounds like he's dying.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your
Okay. Oh no, this is a suicide quest.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
What?
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
We'll try and do this legally, and if we can't do it legally, we'll just smuggle a bit through. Seems silly to, if the ship's leaving today to go there, it seems silly to not be able to get it on the ship. If anything, delay the ship. If anything, delay the ship. The ship's leaving departure time by an hour or two, and if anything, let's see. Maps. I'm trying to find the right quest. Charlton, this is the quest I want to do. I want to help out. Yeah, this dude. Okay, going right into the cutscene.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that.
How about we test this?
And more still. This little vial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A file only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Right?
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
So I was thinking, let's test it. If it cures open wounds, put your arm out. Let me give you a nice little cut to the bone, and then use the potion.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment.
Wait.
There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his card.
Greenblood, do you need something?
Nothing.
I must leave you.
Where is his car? Do I have to? I probably am gonna have to go around. I foresee a fight breaking out right here. Letter to the innkeeper. Oh. Weird Alchemist of the Alliance, who rented that room was here, specifically asked us not to clear it during his stay. The old fool must not have wanted to accidentally break his vials or something. So leave him in his filth. The customer was always right. Interesting.
To my help, and death to the others! They broke your armor! Be careful! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Woo! That didn't work out. Load last again. No, we're not gonna load the difficulty. I just gotta get used to this combat system. I haven't played many games like it in recent times. Pardon me. I don't know if you heard that, but if you did, pardon me.
To steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his card.
The pages are covered in small, almost illegible handwriting. Seems like that's like doctor handwriting, right? Experimental results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols. But the complexity of some receipt leaves no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist and certainly very knowledgeable. Alright,
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! They broke your armor! Be careful! Careful, Greenblood! You're wounded!
potion. Well, they got me in the corner. Ah. I know I need to get used to parrying and dodging. At all. It'll happen. It'll happen sooner or later. This is bound to happen eventually, of course.
To steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
To my house, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
There we go. Boots, health potion coin. Gloves and coin. This worked a lot better. Oh, a coat. Okay, I'll look for the armors as soon as we pick up all these items. Come on. Ah! Let's... Man. Not correct. Yes. Stiletto. Oh, saber. Look like these rusty saber. Oh, we do have we have saber equipped. Okay. What? Huh? How do I? Oh, I use the analog stick to move through here. Okay. I was very confused. I was trying to use the D-pad, and it just kept moving me. Hey, it looks like this is better in almost every way, except it doesn't look as good, but besides that. A little less elemental resistance, but I don't think we'll have to deal with elemental stuff. And for the foreseeable future. Alright, buddy. Thought you. I can.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Probably right. I just yeah, find us all turn this way. Okay. Okay, let's get this bitch. It's right here.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Okay,
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for.
That's good.
Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Has the Malicor really put a damper on your
I
business?
think this is what the
More
illness
than a
on Mother
damper.
has.
They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Yeah, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Teofredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing.
Really?
They say that man trees live there. Dragons,
Oh,
and
treants.
gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling
I
their
mean, it would be
imaginations.
interesting to be able to see that before.
I need to be off. Farewell.
It would be interesting to be able to see what whoever that beast is. You look less like a peasant. Can I talk to you? No, I'm not. Where are you? Rooms, I may ask. Probably over here. Hey, buddy.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malicor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. Making them drink the most vile poisons.
Not fun.
To find a remedy to the Malicor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep
So you're like a
It is for an
whistleblower.
act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
What do I want to do here? On one side, he's trying to do good, but he's fucking over innocents, and if his potions did... he's basically basing a medieval potion of ibuprofen or aspirin. So people are going to be buying it, taking it a lot. And that will cause some of them to have those terrible effects that he's talked about. But also, at the same time, he could be bullshitting me completely and everything. If I rest him, this quest will end a lot quicker, too. No, I'm gonna help him leave the city.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well, then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
I can't search this. I don't know if I made the right choice, but... Oh, what's this? Innkeeper storage? Ooh. Ah, man, I thought this is what the key was I picked up for. Oh, is this? No, it's not old fun. Huh. Alright, well, let's... And if we happen to find this innkeeper storage room, I would be more than happy to open it on up. Well, speaking of that, it appears that we have possibly found this.
The servant's door. The lock's double bolted.
Oh shit.
I don't have the key. I don't have the key.
Alright, well, we need to look around and try and...
The key to the tavern. Locked.
Let's go and find the Alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
Alright. It looks like no one's gonna come on down to check, hopefully. What's this? I'm generally sorry that you have not found a place you were hoping for a silence. Since your departure, the situation has been tolerable. Those you had accused are not behaving as the rules apply to them, regularly performing questionable experiences, and there's nothing the rest of it could do apart from keeping a low profile. I sincerely hope that you will eventually find some place where you can be at peace. Your friend. And that letter actually kind of adds to me.
So,
okay, I wanted to do
did you
this.
find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
Shit. I hope that. It would be unfortunate if I don't want to have to beat up or kill any unhappy patients. But trust me, I hope that doesn't much. No. How do we leave here? So this will be.
Angry customers. And we have no choice but to go this way? Holy heavens. They've seen me. I've never learned to fight.
To my health! And death to the others! Careful, Greenblood! You're wounded! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Broke your armor! Be careful!
I'm out of ammo. Oh, he's a thief. No, I don't. He's a thief. I don't care about eating him up. Ooh, a rusty hunting dagger. Alright, oh, some ammo. That's nice. Move out the way, boys. A health potion, okay. Alright, well, real fast, let's put this, dagger on our weapon belt. No. Let's not draw it. Rusty, oh, can I not equip it? Oh, I can't. Damn. Alright. Out the way, peasant boy! They're following me, right? Yeah, they are. So cool.
More angry customers. I should have stayed in the tavern. I was safe. Holy heavens. They've seen me. Protect me. I've never learned to fight.
To my health! And death to the others! Broke your armor! Be careful! Move away! Things are...
Yo! I'm about to... However, he was holding this, so you just run away? Huh. We have to go this way, shit.
Protect me. I've never learned to fight.
To my health! And death!
This guy's quite heavily on me. I'm gonna build some fury off of him.
Careful, Greenblood! You're wounded! Move away! Things are about to get...
There we go. Oh, level up. Nice, nice. Sometimes you just gotta let your boys finish off the fight when you get low health. Ah.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be the talk of all syringe.
What is this guy selling?
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help?
I don't know. Nothing I can afford that I can use apparently. Except a mace, which I don't intend to use. Have a cape. Well, I can't equip anyone
Thank you for
myself.
your visit. See you
Well,
soon.
no, I couldn't afford either one. Is what I meant to say.
My cart, finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude?
Absolutely.
Farewell, my lord.
80 gold coin? Good shit. We can just walk back to the bridge assembly? That's even better.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
When I cover these here.
He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve.
Yeah?
Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help,
You
Excellency.
think he's ahead of
And
the
allow
tier
me to
again?
offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
Ooh,
I need to be going. Goodbye,
50
Excellency.
gold coin.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
We got ourselves some good coin from this mission. Let's see what fast. 20 minutes so far. I think it's a good time. Alright, I think this is a good place to end the episode. It's a little shorter. Actually, no, let's not. It's we're only on for half an hour. We can go on for another 20, 30 minutes. I have next point. I have a single point. Oh my! This is a little. This is a lot more complicated. But it's a skill tree. How many points? How many points? 0. I'm gonna deal with skills later.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
So let's go back in the menu. The reason I came in here was. Alright, let's see. Find a way. I was gonna do this quest. Now, I already tell you, I don't intend to do anything to these pagans. Because I don't really like the whole idea of we should kill these, we should execute or kill these guys because they believe in whatever the fuck they want to believe in.
Swan through. Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's fashion?
I don't know if that will get us in trouble because we're stealing it, so we're not gonna do that. But I'm assuming because this last quest we'll be able to side with in this the quote unquote heretics, and it will be we'll be able to side with them. That's what I'm assuming.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Oh, potato, boy.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me?
Of course.
I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Alright,
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking? Maybe clandestine passengers?
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. Might I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
I'm gonna keep saying
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency.
Oh?
The same a couple of the ambassadors of Teleme's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their
Yeah,
efforts.
I'm not gonna do
Feel
that.
free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
Alright. Let's ask for host and merchandise.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tirfredi. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this.
Well, I mean, you're coming with me.
In that case, we're going to have to dock to the manifest ourselves.
I mean, you're coming with me, Kurt. Ask about absence.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance,
Yeah.
have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Yep. My cabin boy.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's
Oh,
been 2
dialogue.
days since I've had any news at all.
Good
It wasn't
design.
out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Alright.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Who are his close friends?
This Jonas. Does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish, you'll find them over there, in port.
Alright, so what else can we ask about? The knots.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
That's interesting. Dude.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Teofradin?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures.
I've been hearing this a
some
lot.
enormous, but I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
Alright, the port of Sedin.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Alright.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Yeah, so let's I'm gonna try and work on this pagan quest first. Or this heretic quest, whatever. Alright. This zone is under control of a faction this zone is under the control of another faction. You know, certain place off forbidden for you. A costume torso of the faction will allow you to trick gods. You also try to self-approach, but if a god responds to you, it results in a violent response and damage your reputation with the faction. Oh, that's not good. Are we able to get a knot? I would much rather not damage my reputation with this knot faction. I'm gonna do one quick little scan, see if there is any possible items, or if it's possible for us to find a knot cape or torso, something. I feel like there won't be one, but there's no reason not to give it a look at least.
If you wore a Nort uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Alright. That is a lot. It seems like just drugging them is gonna be a the easiest solution that we got. Huh.
You cannot pass. Only the Nauts have access to the prison.
What? I was there. I was actually not trying to mess with them yet. Oh, this is.
To my help! And
Yeah.
death to the others!
Oh, this was a. Wow. Alright, well, this ended terribly. I should probably actually take the stealth a little more seriously than just, you know. Whoop. But let's try this one more time and see what we can do. Oh, okay, so there is kind of a warning system.
To my help!
What?
And death to the others!
I. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not really upset about dying here. That's why I haven't been, like, using my potions and shit. Because I've always enjoyed C. Like, just, like, Sea of Thieves I enjoyed. Sailing around in games have been always fun. So, the faction that's dedicated to the sea, I would much rather have good relationships with, if possible. Pick blocks. Really should let this be open. Pick a lock here too. Something tells me getting a not uniform without picking locks is going to be a lot more difficult than it should be. So we are going to just
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Actually, yeah, why don't we just sneak on in? Actually, now that I think about it, I think it's a good place to end the video, going around 50 minutes. Next time, we will sneak into the Snot warehouse and, just continue on looking for information. All that being said, y'all be safe. Buddy out.